Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Solomon Wong. Here we talk about credit cards, credit card hacks. My channel is more based towards the beginners. A lot of my friends out there have a lot of questions and I just want to answer those questions through these videos. So if you do like the content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, today we're going to talk about the Chase Freedom card. I want to talk about the pros, the cons, the good and the bad about this card, and a bonus tip for you at the end of the video. So let's get into it. So the Chase Freedom, just so a lot of you guys know, does fall under the 5 and 24 rule. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll link a video somewhere above here that you can click and you'll better understanding. But just make it real quick. The Chase rule that states, if you've gotten 5 cards within the last 24 months, they will automatically deny you a Chase card, okay? So keep in mind, knowing this rule, you have to be strategic on what cards to get first. So I always recommend get your Chase cards first, get it out of the way, and then go and apply for the other cards. The Chase Freedom card has a 0 annual fee. That means it's essentially a free card. You don't have to pay anything every year. Some cards, higher tier cards will have like a $95 annual fee, $150, depending on the type of card that you actually have, the benefits that card provides you, so on and so forth. So the Chase Freedom has an annual fee of 0, okay? Let's get into the rewards. So with this card, it gives you 1.5 cash back on all your spend. So with 5% categories, rotating categories, which means every 3 months, there's a different category or different categories that Chase will give you 5% cash back. So 5 cents per dollar that you spend within that category. All right. So that you'll be able to max out up to $1,500. And then it drops down to 1%. And then 1% on everything else that is outside of the category. The best thing is that it's unlimited. So you can constantly use your card and constantly build these cashback points. We'll just say for easy terms, for this card, a Chase point is equivalent to 1 cent. So every time you use your card, if you're using your card within the 1% category or the 5% category within that 3-month period, you'll get 1 to 5%. So you're getting a 1 to 5 pennies back. Now let's get to the sign-up bonus. With the sign-up bonus, you get a $150 sign-up bonus after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. Okay, so if you spend $500, which is fairly easy for a lot of people here in the US, if you spend $500 within the first 3 months, they'll give you a sign-up bonus for $150. That equates to 15,000 points. You'll get that as a sign-up bonus when you apply for the card for the Chase Freedom. One of the good things about this card too is it has a 0% APR for 15 months, which pretty much states, I had a friend text me the other day like, what the hell is an APR rate? Pretty much is the interest you're gonna pay if you don't pay off your balance in full every month, which, you know, you guys should be paying off your credit cards in full every single month, because if you have to pay interest, it cancels out the rewards that you're even getting. After the 15 months, between 17 and 25.99 you have your interest rate, okay? But for the first 15 months, it'll be 0. You decide to use this card in another country, maybe you're going outside the US, there is a 3% foreign transaction fee that you need to be aware of. Some cards don't have this, so you have to be aware of what you can and cannot do with your cards. That way you don't make a mistake on paying 3% more if you use your card abroad and outside of the US. There's a 3% and a minimum of $5 balance transfer fee. I know a lot of people want to use this card so that they can transfer their debt to this card because they'll have an extra 15 months to pay for it. Here's another tip for you guys. You'll get an extra $25 if you add an authorized user to your card and make their first purchase within the first 3 months. I'm not really sure how much you have to spend for that guy, if that authorized user, if you have to spend the same $500 in the first 3 months. All it states is that you have to you make your first purchase and you'll get $25 for adding that person as an authorized user. Bonus tip. This card is great if you need to make a big purchase. So let's say, you have to buy, I don't know, a TV, a couch, or you're going on a trip, whatever it is, that's a huge purchase for you. this is a good card to make a big purchase on because it has 0% interest rate. So it'll give you 15 months to pay off this bill without accumulating interest. Okay, so that's a big tip for you folks. If you guys do plan on making a big purchase anytime soon, I would suggest using this card because you can make the purchase with the 0% interest rate and it'll give you a little bit more than a year to pay that back. So with the rotating categories, every 3 months, Chase picks a category that's gonna allow you to earn 5% back on your money. So for 2019, in January and March, it was gas, toll booths, and drugstores. You get 5% cash back up on. For April to June, which we're right now, time of recording, we're at the ending of April, moving into May, it is grocery stores and home improvement stores. So if you decide to get this card and you use this card at any home improvement store or any grocery store, they have a list on Chase's website. You'll actually get 5% cash back up to $1,500. That's $75 back. Now, the best thing I love about Chase is that their points are interchangeable. So for me, I have the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, and that gives you a 50% increase on your points. So my $75 that I try to maximize each quarter will get boosted 50% if I use it for travel. So that's another strategy for another time, but I wouldn't use this card for traveling so much. I would actually try to apply for the higher tier cards after you get this card first. But this is a great starter card if you're brand new in the Chase game and you're trying to look for a card to get started with. This is a card that I personally was my first Chase card. I got the $150 sign-up bonus. I didn't know about this authorized user trick, so that's a tip for you folks. And the big one-time purchase. So I didn't really realize that you get 0% interest rate. I never had the thought that I could purchase something on the bigger side and then use that to pay back. The Chase Freedom card is great. I love it. I personally love it. The thing though you need to keep an eye out for is that every quarter you need to go and activate that 5% category. So every 3 months you have to log in. I mean, it takes maybe 2 minutes. You just log in, click activate, and then boom, now you'll collect 5% cash back on all those categories that show throughout that category or throughout those multiple categories, whether it's gas, toll booths, drugstores, grocery stores, improvement stores. Chase will let us know towards like the end of the last month what the next category will be. Every 3 months they'll probably send you an email to activate those categories. All right guys, I hope you guys liked that video. I hope it went into depth on what the Chase Freedom card is. A lot of my friends, they do have a lot of questions, especially the beginners, on how to get started, what Chase cards to get first. And I always tell them, get what makes sense to you. But again, if you guys like this video, please like and comment and share it. Share it with some friends that you think could benefit from this video. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Aloha.